Good morning, Mustangs, and welcome to Montville Township High School, where you can't hide from Mustang pride. Today is Tuesday, June 23rd, 2020, a day zero.
Stangs on me, stangs on 3, 1, 2, 3, stangs!
To the class of 2020, this is the day we have all been looking forward to. The anticipation and reflection should have merged into our final day of high school. Due to things out of our control, this was taken away. But this should not be looked down upon. This virtual ceremony not only showcases the remarkable people that Montville has developed, but it serves as a reminder. It is a reminder that we are the class of 2020, and we have conquered challenges that were only in the past class's worst nightmares. It represents grit, passion, pride,
You already know.
Yeah, we're doing something so
Stay chance.
and everything we have given to this school and to this town. Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare amongst bursting air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
We're here tonight to honor the class of 2020. We knew it before we even met you. You see, the tales of the class of 2020 were already being spoken about when you were still students at Lazar. Every time I ran into Mrs. Carr during your 8th grade year, she would say something like, "Wait until next year. The 8th grade class is really something special." And sure enough, each and every day for the past 4 years, you have succeeded in surpassing every expectation we could have for you. Your successes in the classroom, on the stage, in athletics, and especially in school spirit, demonstrate your persistence, diligence, commitment, skill, and fortitude. It's hard to express in words how proud this school and community are of each of you, and how we wish you great success as you begin the next chapter of your life. MTHS will always remember the class of 2020. You have left an indelible mark on this school and community, but I worry, will the stories of the class of 2020 also have to include remarks about quarantine and COVID-19? I think the forensicators would back me up when I say, I worry that coronavirus will get the last word. So, how do we make sure that doesn't happen? How do we guarantee that the unfortunate circumstances that affect our world today don't taint the memories of the historic class of 2020? In my opinion, we do this by turning a negative into a positive and embracing the life lessons offered to us over the past 4 months. In my past graduation speeches, besides continuing to challenge students to try something new every day, I tried to offer very little advice and tended to stick to expressing congratulations and best wishes. After all, tonight is about the graduates, celebrating their accomplishment and wishing them good luck and Godspeed in their future endeavors. But unique circumstances and a unique group of students warrants a different approach. Over the past 4 months, I've had virtual meetings, began a vlog, taught myself Adobe Premiere, developed more graduation ceremonies than I can count, and had to design processes and logistics for things that didn't exist even in my wildest dreams. There were a few days when I was frustrated and exhausted. However, the majority of the time, I found myself invigorated. The plethora of challenges we face compelled us to learn different skills so that we could function in our new world. What I'm trying to say is that quarantine reinforced a belief that was instilled in me at an early age. That is, a love of education and a passion for lifelong learning. What was truly inspiring to me over the past 4 months was how frequently I heard from teachers and students that they, themselves, had also developed a greater appreciation for school, education, and learning. I point this out as my first piece of advice because 1, I hope that each of you experience this renewed realization of the importance of education, and 2, that it becomes part of the fabric of who you are. Lifelong learning isn't just about the quest for knowledge. It's about self-discovery and growth. After all, sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind, but this race called life is long, and in the end, it's just with yourself. My second piece of advice stems from my family, who I really enjoy spending time with. After a few weeks of quarantine, and having not been able to see my father for quite some time, I found myself in a lengthy phone call with him. By the way, his idea of FaceTime is similar to the 3 ladies from the Esurance commercial. He spoke about longing to see me and my family, and in particular, he talked about how much he missed his grandchildren. During the conversation, he pointed out the unique opportunity that existed for me. As a father who spent his career working long hours in retail, there were many nights and weekends that he spent at his job. While he savored the time we did get to spend together, there were many events in my life that he didn't get to personally witness. In the phone call, he went on to express that working from home and distance learning created an opportunity to spend an inordinate amount of time with my family. Instead of spending hours commuting to work, I could spend that time treasuring the small moments with my wife and daughters. In only a few sentences, my father was able to reframe my perspective, not only about what quarantine meant, but also about valuing home and family. I hope for each of you the past 4 months, despite some of us experiencing terrific challenges and traumatic events, has developed a greater recognition and appreciation of what home, family, and friends means to you. For each of us, those things mean something different. And throughout life, that definition may evolve. If you haven't already done so, get to know your parents and siblings, as they are the best link to home in the past. They're also the people most likely to support you in the future. So, be it tomorrow, next week, next month, or at some point in the near future, you'll wake up on the first day of the rest of your life. You will realize that high school is over, and while graduation is a milestone to be celebrated, it's a checkpoint on the mountain of life. It's an exciting world, one in which I hope you will all explore and find the best in yourselves. My greatest wishes is that you leave this ceremony comforted in knowing that you can accomplish any and all endeavors you pursue, and that you have the courage to try something new every day. Congratulations to the class of 2020. To each and every one of you, I hope that you have a pleasant and rewarding life.
Good evening, parents, family, and faculty, and thank you for joining the celebration of 310 very special individuals. You will only hear speeches from 4 students tonight, but each and every student graduating tonight has their own unique story about how they got here. While I can only share my story, I hope that every graduate has a chance tonight to thank the special people in their lives and tell them about the impact that they've had. 4 years ago, I walked into MTHS for the first time as a student, and I distinctly remember trying to imagine what this very moment would be like. I formed these expectations in my head about who I would be and what I would have accomplished by this time. Well, if there's one thing that high school has taught me, it's that expectations will inevitably go out the window. Tonight's a perfect example. I never would have thought in a million years that we would have a virtual graduation due to a global pandemic, and yet here we are. But I've learned that it's okay to let go of what you expected and embrace the unpredictability, because life is filled with opportunities that you never see coming. It's one of those opportunities that got me to the position I'm in right now, speaking to you all through this screen. Freshman me never would have imagined that he could someday be class president. To be fair, he would not have been very good at the job. But the fact that I'm here today is a testament to how much I've grown as a person, a student, a leader, and a friend. My time in high school has been nothing that I expected it to be, and I am so grateful for that. So now, nearly 4 years after my first steps into MTHS, I'm walking out as much more than just a student. Of course, neither I nor anyone else graduating tonight made this journey alone. Life in quarantine has taught me a lot. For example, I've learned that the movie Coco will still make me cry even after I watched it 3 times in a row. But the most important lesson from quarantine has been about the meaning of the people in my life. Being apart from my friends and teachers for weeks has only reminded me how much they've added to my life over the past 4 years. And since this might be my last chance to address some of you, I couldn't let it pass without saying thanks. I'd first like to thank 2 people without whom I literally would not be here. My parents, like the many immigrants who built the America we know today, came here looking for a better life and better opportunities. Their story is similar to many other immigrant stories, right down to the old cliche of coming to the United States with just a few $100s in the bank. They worked harder than I ever could have, because they wanted to give me all the opportunities that I could ever ask for. Thank you, Nana, for always making me laugh, for giving me my goofy sense of humor, for teaching me how to yawn so that everyone within a 5-mile radius can hear, and for giving me an emergency haircut before the speech was filmed so that I wouldn't look homeless. And thank you, Amma, for being my biggest fan and fiercest advocate, and for always finding time to help me, even as you worked a full-time job, ran the household, and took care of Amma. You taught me what it means to be superhuman. And since you're probably crying right now, I thought it would be helpful to mention that I left a pack of tissues in your purse. Of course, I can't forget to thank my personal hero, my biggest role model, the person who I've spent my entire life following and imitating and looking to for guidance. Thank you, Shruti, for being the best big sister ever. You might have treated me like your personal butler at times and ignored me at others, but you were always there for me as the person who would always listen to my problems and give me the best advice. I'd also like to express my sincerest gratitude to each and every one of my teachers and school counselors. Now that I don't have to worry about getting good grades in your classes anymore, I can finally say what I really think about you all. Some of you have injected humor into my life with corny jokes and puns. Some of you have been friends and supporters, people whose kindness lifted me up from my own worries and anxieties. Some of you have taught me to be a better person who strives to make a difference in the world. Each and every one of you has taught me something new about the world and pushed me to grow. For that, I am forever grateful. To the people unlucky enough to call me their friend, it's been amazing to have the opportunity to see you all overcome so many obstacles and achieve so many great things over the past 4 years. Thank you for putting up with me, because being your friend has taught me so much about the best parts of life. You've been there to cheer me up when I'm feeling sad or go out for food when I'm feeling hungry. My happiest high school memories came from our friendships, and I will miss you all so much. And last but not least, I want to thank the class of 2020 as a whole for making this the most memorable 4 years of my life. If I had to sum up the class of 2020 in one sentence, it's this: we defy expectations. We defy others' expectations for us, and we define our own expectations for us. For example, earlier this year, when everyone in the school, myself included, fully expected that our senior banquet would get canceled, we pulled together on the very last day to make it happen. And as bad as we were at class fundraising, and we were pretty bad, in our defense, we were too busy rewriting school history with new records, new awards, new championships, and accolades. I'm proud to have spent the last 4 years alongside county and state champion athletes, national speech and debate competitors, published researchers, award-winning artists, musicians, actors. As we move forward, never let expectations weigh you down and keep you from doing what you really want to do in life. Don't let insecurities or doubts scare you away from pursuing your dreams. When you encounter a setback, believe in your ability to grow and evolve as a person. It's that ability that brought us here from our humble beginnings 4 years ago, and it's that ability that will make us a truly unforgettable class. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2020 for completing this journey unlike any other.
Besma Aboulian, Anusha Adil, Neelid Ahmadi, Mahiba Akbar, Asma Alabaidi, Farouz M. Albukhari, Giovanna Angiolini, Stephanie Morgan Arrigo, Lindsay Sloan Axelrad, Taylor Lane Barbosa, Madison Carolyn Baum, Tanea Zamira Beard, Tony Bednars, Lauren Nicole Biermeister, Sylvia Grace Bell, Rebecca Marilyn Binsky Jackson, Ananya Bajala, Dominique Joanna Boncourt, Marissa Ann Bordenaro, Cara Ann Boyle, Madison Brown, Jennifer Nicole Bunda, Chelsea Jessica Burns, Lexi Riley Burns, Lauren Madison Bustamante, Victoria Marie Canning, Amanda Marie Casalino, Kate Ann Casapula, Gabriella Nicole Cassiano, Avereen Chahal, Nina Jean Chirico, Michelle Chong, Claudia Alexa Colatrella, Kelly Ann Connolly, Samantha Marino Conrad, Sarah Eileen Cosentino, Madison Michelle DeSalvo, Emily Demoski, Nina Dunn, Victoria Rose Eisenhower, Sage Foss, Abigail Garcia, Olivia Rose Goldstein, Molly Jane Gorman, Emily Kate Guerin, Angelina Rose Hall, Paige Riley Hultmeyer, Emily Ann Hansel, Kimberly Haska, Reese Kaylee Henderson, Skylar Ann Jamie Holly, Bianca Josephine Hunsinger, Yuhan Jiang, Simran Kalita, Natalie Kaminsky, Colleen Kelly, Cameron Elizabeth Coe, Evelyn Coe, Nicole Cameron Kostecki, Ashley Kropinski, Mia Kurzer, Kira Marie Lahart, Gianna Catherine Lascala, Cotton Lee, Skylar Amanda Lee, Alanis Light, Lorena Lecca, Abigail Leung, Gianna Maria Labasso, Esme Isabella Lockwood, Niasia Diora Lovelace.
Dr. Rovtar, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Sanford, administration, faculty, parents, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2020. Good evening. I'm Mrs. Rohrbach, and along with Mr. Fisher, we have had the privilege of being advisors to the class of 2020. When I was thinking about how to begin my address, I thought about including an inspirational quote. Then I realized that for the past 4 years, you have been an inspiration. From the moment you arrived at the high school, your class came with a reputation of being a truly special group of young people. Over the past 4 years, you have lived up to this reputation. You are known throughout the community as some of the most compassionate, creative, and all-around great human beings we have had the privilege to know and teach. It has been an incredibly rewarding experience for us to watch you grow from enthusiastic freshmen ready to take on high school to mature young adults ready to bring that same enthusiasm out into the world. You entered into your senior year filled with hope, anticipation, and dreams about your future. You looked forward to all the senior activities Montville Township High School has to offer. Then the unexpected happened, the coronavirus, or simply COVID-19. We at MTHS entered into a world unknown. Schools closed and learning all of a sudden went from a classroom environment to a distance learning environment. From your teachers, administration, and students, we were walking down an unfamiliar path. We are Mustang Strong. You, the class of 2020, are Mustang Strong, and you accepted the challenges that faced you during these difficult times. All of you accepted this challenge and marched forward, and now we are all here to celebrate your achievements. We have all learned from this experience. It has made our community and each of you resilient. I know that we can speak for everyone, that we are confident that each of you will persevere and will be able to overcome anything. Now, take this experience and be confident that you are armed with intelligence and strength of character where each one of you can make an impact on your future. Use your gifts to find success. You have the courage to do it in a multitude of ways. As Emerson said, dare to live the life you have dreamed for yourself. Go forward and make your dreams come true. Mr. Fisher and I would like to thank you. Congratulations to our class of 2020.
Dr. Rovtar, members of the Board of Education, administration, faculty, parents, family, friends, and most of all, the graduating class of 2020. Good evening and welcome. As you heard Mrs. Rohrbach speak, and she is my co-advisor for the class of 2020, we'd like to leave you with a few more notes. To the class of 2020, As incoming freshmen 4 short years ago, you were first challenged with conquering the fear and excitement of entering high school, which wasn't an easy task. We have watched you grow from young men and women into strong, mature adults. Your senior year started out just the way any other senior year would, with pep rallies, bonfires, class activities, plays, and athletic events, to name a few. Along the way, there have been some failures or bumps in the road, but nobody would have dreamt of how the world was going to change. Nobody ever said life was going to be easy, and nobody even thought about the challenges you were going to face today, like distance learning, social distancing, and things that people took for granted, like going out to eat, hanging out with your friends, going to the park, or having the sports world turned upside down. Your senior year has been faced with a few roadblocks recently, but with your class's drive, perseverance, ability to never quit, which is shown in the classroom, in the community, on the stage, and on the athletic field, your class will overcome these obstacles. Your senior year may not have ended the way your class wanted it to, but things will only continue to get better and will make the world a better place. I would like to leave you with a few thoughts and a quote by Katarina Witt, who is the most successful figure skater of all time. She grew up in East Germany. She said, and I quote, "You have to give something up in order to gain something meaningful. The possibilities for what lie ahead are endless. Endless. And don't worry that there are no guarantees. Make the first step. Embrace the future. Embrace the possibilities that the future holds." End quote. I would like to take this time to wish the class of 2020 the best of luck in the future, and thank you very much.
Erin Marie Makenga, Adriana Mayella, Allison M. Massey, Elena Bajars McGovern, Amanda McGrogan, Miriam Mawson, Kiara Moon, Juliana Morella, Kate Motherway, Shristi Nandi, Samiksha Nadasan, Christina Navarrete Carpizo, Anita Chi Wing Ng, Zanab Fatima Niazi, Nicole Marie Nochi, Alexandra Catherine Old, Allison Maureen Osmiansky, Gianna Lynn Palmasano, Yelizaveta Bodanivna Pankiv, Shivani Parekh, Ayushi Jitendra Patel, Sonu Nimesh Patel, Samantha Paige Paulin, Alyssa Gina Payne, Kelly Ann Phelan, Rachel Phillip, Ariana Pearson, Jordan Amanda Pleener, Victoria Popovska, Haley Quinn, Sarah Michelle Ray, Felicia Dinbandu Ramani, Isabel Nina Reed, Anna Lynn Rayberg, Anna Victoria Rios, Aliza Hussein Rizvi, Jacqueline Pearl Rondi, Sarah Haik Samdani, Mira Saposnikov, Dominique Sawilju, Jacqueline Schneiderman, Rebecca Sherman, Livia Kanta Shine, Anjali Om Silaveru, Jaden Taylor Silverberg, Amanda Jacqueline Simon, Kritika Rajendra Singh, Sehi Sun, Victoria Spiewak, Talia Stein, Christine Whiting Sun, Jenny YG Sun, Alyssa Nicole Supa, Amal Tahir, Anastasia Sophia Tashik, Amy Marie Testa, Khadija Thomas, Caitlin Esperanza Turch, Libby Torin, Jillian Amber Marie Trzynski, Clara Jean Tragani, Danielle Eden Tuckman, Hannah Marie Tumbokin, Kristen Tamino, Gianna Uccello, Sofia Cara Veloci, Abigail Vidovich, Julia Waits, Amy Wang, Emily Wang, Emma Page Wax, Jennifer Rachel Weiss, Rachel Rose Weiss, Jessica Celeste Wellman, Ashley Ann Westergaard, Melissa Wright, Cindy J, Christine Yellen Yang, Amy Zhang.
Mom, I lied. Every time when you asked me what ideas I had for my graduation speech, I would always say, I have time, or I don't really know yet. Well, I have known what I have wanted to speak about since last year's graduation. The emotions in the gym that day were so raw, and yet I knew that I wouldn't be able to comprehend them right then. I had a whole year left of high school, while the graduates had seconds left before they threw their caps in the air and their journey was over. At every graduation, though, people feel nostalgic. It's so strong, and I feel it right now. A lot of us might be feeling happiness, joy, and fulfillment. That these past 4 years were amazing, and we accomplished so much. Or you might be feeling sadness, regret, and anxiety, knowing that high school is over and you may never see it again. Or you might feel anger because your high school experience was cut short by something that the naked eye can't see. But I want to talk about the one thing that's in the back of your mind. It's always been there, and now it's knocking on the door. It frightens you, no matter how much you say it doesn't. It's the one thing you don't want to think about. Tomorrow. What we do tomorrow, and every tomorrow after, will define us for the rest of our lives. Tomorrow is so daunting because there's pressure. Expectations from others might be high, and the expectation for ourselves might be higher. We are scared to take the next step because we don't know where to put our foot down. But the reality is, we aren't expected to change the world or save society. The reality is, we are expected to do one thing: battle. That is the way we honor Montville. That is the way we honor and thank our teachers and our mentors from these past 4 years. Battles can be many things. To most, a battle is a war or a conflict. But you could battle to get that last rep. It could mean being disciplined and trusting others. But it is always associated with adversity. I couldn't make the assumption when I was planning my speech, but now I can confidently say that after these past 3 months, you all have battled through adversity. You all might have your own definition for battle, and you should. Everyone is different, and the adversity we go through is unique to us. I never had my own way to battle because I learned the skill from my dad and mom. Dad and Mom, thank you for showing me the way. Even when you thought I wasn't listening, I was taking all of your advice in. You both taught me how to battle, through a simple t-shirt that I didn't know had meaning when I was 8 years old. Now, after going through high school, that shirt in the top of my closet not only tells me how to battle, it tells me how to live my life. My dad and mom's formula for battling boiled down to 4 things. First, it begins within. When life challenges us, it begins within ourselves to gain that self-confidence and mental toughness to look forward at the next opportunity. Believing in yourself is the first step when you are conquering adversity. Second, attack life. It really doesn't matter what you do, because opportunities will always arise. This doesn't mean we should sit back and wait for them, though. We have to attack each one knowing that each one might be our last. The third one, dig deeper. Failure is a blessing. It really is. It allows us to recollect and regroup. Putting your feet in the ground and starting over is not failure. It's another step forward. And lastly, with passion. Doing things with a passion makes you unstoppable, and it will lead to success. You all know how to do it. We did high school with passion, whether it was in the classroom or on the field or on the stage. Alone, these 4 things are just life advice, but together, it's the formula on how to battle. Right now, we are feeling nostalgic, and we should enjoy this moment we have right here, right now. But when tomorrow comes to knock you down, I want you to remember that it begins within. Attack life, dig deeper, with passion, and to battle, like there is no tomorrow. Thank you.
When I was young, I knew exactly what I wanted to be when I grew up, a billionaire. While other kids were dreaming of becoming firefighters and teachers, I was dreaming of private islands, diamonds, and mansions in every country. Naturally, the adults in my life didn't understand my dream and wanted me to pick a more attainable goal. So they asked, "How are you going to become a billionaire?" To which I confidently replied, "I'm going to marry a billionaire." But since then, my goals for the future have changed, and some may say that I've finally grown up and come to my senses. But I hate to think that all the wonder and hope of our childhood was a waste. As we grow older, we are expected to abandon our childhood dreams, tone down our optimism, and replace hope with practicality. So we let go of our dreams and lower our expectations, all in the name of growing up. But maybe being hopeful and having faith in our dreams isn't so ridiculous, because I believe that our hopes and dreams can push us to success far better than reality can. For me, my sister has always been my biggest cheerleader. Even when I wanted to abandon my dreams and give up, she was always there to kick me into action. Literally. My sister's my cheerleader, but her version of encouragement isn't always the gentlest. For that very reason, we call her the dictator of our family. For example, when I told my sister that I was a salutatorian, she asked me, "Why not valedictorian?" But Amelia has always been my biggest supporter, and she's always expected a lot from me. She's changed from an annoying sister that I didn't want to a best friend who gives me the encouragement and motivation that I need to stick with my dreams. She's taught me the value of remaining hopeful and expecting the most despite the possibility of failure. But my sister isn't the only one who has taught me the value of dreams. My parents and teachers have played an important role throughout my 4 years here. From telling me stories about failed college essays to their immigration to America, my parents have instilled in me the importance of having faith in myself, and they have given me the encouragement and motivation that I need. I'd also like to thank my teachers for always pushing me to work harder. On behalf of the class of 2020, I'd like to thank everyone at MTHS for their unwavering support, especially during this quarantine. Many teachers have reached out to students at home, posted encouraging updates on Schoology, and taken the time outside of the appointed class time to meet with their students. So to all the parents and mentors of the graduating class, thank you. You're behind all our successes and dreams. From my first day of elementary school to my last day of high school, my classmates have proven to me again and again that the hopes and dreams of childhood can be just as powerful as a hard dose of reality. It was our enthusiasm and hope that made our pep rallies, shows, sports games, and activities so memorable. It was our unwavering optimism that pushed us through exams, projects, and late nights of studying. And it is our dream of a perfect senior year that has gotten us through this quarantine and made this virtual graduation possible. So today, we celebrate not only the accomplishments of this graduating class, but also our future dreams. We reminisce on 4 amazing years and look forward to another 4 years at college that are filled with possibilities. I know that the class of 2020 will achieve all it has ever dreamed of and more. So, many years from now at our high school reunion, we'll be telling each other about all the dreams we have fulfilled and the hope that we brought along with us on our journey. And who knows, maybe I really will be a billionaire. But regardless of what happens, I know that with our hopes and dreams in tow, we can all reach the greatest heights of success.
Good evening, Montville Superintendent, Principal, faculty, parents, and my fellow classmates. As someone who was born and grew up in Montville, I feel so honored to speak to you today. When I was in middle school, my teacher asked our class to pick out markers from a box. After everyone had one, he said, "Did you know? It's scientifically proven that those who selected a green marker are smarter." I looked around at the smart kids, and indeed, they happened to be holding green markers. Then I looked down at my hand. Blue. Darn, why wasn't I one of the lucky ones? In that moment, a belief was reinforced in me that brilliance was innate, that genius was something only a lucky few had the privilege of having, something that was not in me. We grow up boxing ourselves into categories of smart or not smart, honors or non-honors, A's or F's. Unfortunately, the more we define ourselves by these labels, the more we resist challenging ourselves and stumbling upon what gives us a purpose. We believe life's unfair if you're not a genius. But throughout high school, the people around me challenged this notion, and my definition of genius began to change. I began to discover a genius in everyone around me. We tend to view high school classrooms as places where knowledge is solely transferred from teacher to student. But in retrospect, I believe that I learned so much from those in the desks around me. What I learned was perhaps less tangible, less applicable to a standardized exam, but nonetheless crucial. Jennifer taught me to venture outside of my comfort zone. Yes, that's me in the monkey suit. Sarah taught me to laugh every day. Miriam taught me to embrace my childlike spirit. Averine taught me to adjust to new environments. Cindy taught me to be creative. Kiara taught me to be carefree. Cameron taught me to be funny. Shishti taught me to help others. And Ananya taught me to sacrifice comfort to support friends. My teachers taught me more than what was on the whiteboard. Mr. Queen taught me to find fascination with what was still not discovered in the world. Mrs. Prestack taught me to protect others. Mrs. Gizes taught me that even in the most disheartening situations, it's all good. To my older brother, my lifelong role model, thank you for the life advice that I never believed in until it turns out that you were right all along. To my parents, who not only taught, but showed me resilience. They came to America with one suitcase, but worked tirelessly so they could rent an apartment for their family to grow up in. I feel immense gratitude for the role models who weren't tiger parents, but rather gave me the freedom to explore my own intellectual interests and find my creativity, all which have shaped me today. And to my lifelong best friend, my twin Jenny, who no doubt shaped me the most. Through every hurdle in life, you were right there with me. You inspire me to be creative, curious, and lively. Words cannot explain how grateful I am for the endless positivity and brightness you bring into my life. I would not be giving this speech if it weren't for you, the one who always believed that I could be a genius. When I put my blue marker back into the box that day, I felt unlucky to not be so-called naturally gifted. But now, I see that I've been beyond blessed to be surrounded by people like you, who helped paint me into who I am. More than ever, during this unprecedented pandemic, do I see the importance of being surrounded by such a vibrant community. Class of 2020, you are some of the most brilliant and strong people that I have ever met. Even if you don't see it right now, I encourage you to search for the genius in everyone, including yourself, because there's so much to learn from everyone. And when you recognize that, each day becomes all the more fulfilling.
Marco Francis Aiello, Milo Hano Anderson, Christopher Peroni Arena, Muthu Ganesh Arunachalam, Cameron Aslanian, Maxim Bukowski, Christoph Martin Behrens, Michael Benno, Cody Russell Benson, Edward Bernardo, Robert Charles Bio, Frederick Blake, Drew Taylor Bornstein, Karnik Robert Badugian, Nicholas Brown, Michael Charles Burke, Aiden Joseph Bush, Dylan James Byrne, Devin Flynn Burns, Julian Orlando Cali, Michael Capuccio, Kyle Andrew Casarico, Benjamin Allen Case, Nathaniel Luke Chan, Peter Sionfuk Chang, Darren Chia, Minwoo Choi, Timothy Chun, Evan Jared Serkis, Brian Clayton, Thomas John Conklin, Michael Joseph Conrad, Richard George Deary IV, Alexander John Demergian, Fema Desir, Vincent Donkos, Andrew John Donnelly, Benjamin William Donnelly, Joshua Dratler, Ryan Dratler, Jack Duddy, Matthew Joseph Faulkner, Matthew Feinstein, Zachary John Philly, Noah Samuel Fox, Brett Levin Freeman, Benjamin F. Gabriel, Jeffrey David Gallup, Alexander Jason Garcia, Javier Anthony Garcia, Derek James Gilmore, Jordan Lee Godfrey, James Nicholas Gomez Solis, Andrew Matthew Gorski, Zachary Green, Shrikar Sai Gudamella, Maxwell Allen Gunnison, Jordan Philip Haft, Anwen He, Sean Matthew Healy, Joseph Thomas Haney, Ethan Jake Horowitz, Ryan Jeffrey Howard, Anthony Ianizelli, Alex Leonard Ervolino, Manjot Singh Jaswal, Shengen Jiang, Albi Varghese John, Ryan Philip Kawadi, Michael Ryan Kaiser, Andrew David Kalemba.
Tonight I'm honored to be able to celebrate your graduation from Montville Township High School. You have reached this milestone in your academic careers with the help and support of your teachers and parents, and through the hard work that you have applied to your education over the past 13 years. It is a tremendous accomplishment, and I am very proud of each and every one of you. One of the privileges of being a superintendent is that I have the honor of having my signature on each of your diplomas. One of the things that you may or may not know about me is that I have pretty tiny handwriting. Over the years, diploma companies have attempted to reproduce my signature on diplomas. I saw a proof once and my signature was huge. In order to create a plate to enable it to be printed on the diplomas, they had enlarged my signature. It was big, but it wasn't me. From that point forward, I have always signed each diploma personally, and as long as my hands can take it, I intend to continue to do so. One of the things I truly love about doing this is that it affords me the opportunity to reflect for a moment on each of you. Some of you I know personally, others I have seen on a playing field, in a school concert or a play, still others I know through your accomplishments. Eagle Scouts, Gold Award recipients, Honor Society inductees, Merit Scholars, National History Day winners, the list goes on and on. You are a very accomplished class. As I sign your diplomas, I think about whether someday there will be a doctor in front of your name, or if it might be followed by an Esquire in the near future. Will you return to speak at our science symposium one day, or will I read about you setting a new NCAA or Olympic record? Will I listen to a song that you've recorded, or will I see you on TV or in a movie? Will I read a book that you've written, or find your byline in an online article? Will I remember when you are recognized for being the help that can find a cure for cancer, or when you win election to a local, state, or national office? What I think about is the ways that you have made your mark on MTHS. I think about how much I have enjoyed supporting you and cheering you on. Nothing can change the impact that you have had on this school or on those that you have come to know here, your friends, your teachers, your coaches and advisors, the administrators, and me. We sometimes take the saying, "You can't hide from Mustang pride," lightly. You hear it every day. It becomes routine, and often when that happens, we lose sight of the true meaning. What I want you to know for sure is that we, the entire Montville Township community, and me, are very proud of you. What you also need to know is that you will always carry that Mustang pride with you as you become alumni of MTHS. There is a unique sense of belonging and caring that is part of MTHS. Carry that with you as you go on to do great things in the wider world. Be fair, be kind, be you, and try to make a difference for someone every day. At this time, I would also like to thank all of our administrators, supervisors, faculty members, and support staff for all of their efforts in preparing you for this wonderful moment in your academic career. I would also like to thank your parents and guardians and also congratulate them on this special milestone, many years in the making. Congratulations to each and every member of the Montville Township High School class of 2020. Please accept my sincere best wishes for success and happiness always.
Welcome to the graduating class of 2020, their friends and family. Tonight, this virtual graduation required a tremendous amount of work from many individuals, the administration, staff, families of the graduates, and naturally the graduates themselves. All of these people have helped to make it possible, and on behalf of everyone connected with the school system, I thank each and every one of you. The class of 2020 is very special indeed. This is a graduation that will never be forgotten. During the past 3.5 months, which is about 1/3 of the school year, you were unable to attend classes, participate in athletics and activities, or even meet in small groups to socialize. During these 3.5 months, planning and revisions for this graduation were constantly being reviewed. Guidelines and directives kept changing, but with all of the chaos and confusion, we are here tonight. Yes, tonight you are receiving your diplomas, listening to some outstanding messages from your classmates, and being recognized by the entire Montville community. Your class is unique, and every one of you should be proud of what you have accomplished. Tonight I would like to share some words written by Nancy Sims, the author. Winners are people like you. Winners take chances like everyone else. They feel fear falling, but they refuse to let fear control them. Winners are flexible. They realize there is more than one way and are willing to try others. Winners do not blame others for their failures, nor luck for their successes. Winners take responsibility for their lives. Winners are patient. They know a goal is only as worthy as the effort that is required to achieve it. Winners are people like you. This makes the world a better place to be. On behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Education, myself, and the entire community of Montville, congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. Congratulations to their family and friends. Thank you very much, and please enjoy the evening.
Daniel Caston, Max Stephen Catterman, Logan Scott Kane, Zachary Alexander Kirschner, Brandon Henry Kohler, Scott Robert Kolarich, Hunter William Colmoden, Matthew William Crace, Jackson McMahon Kroll, Stefan Walter Crisina, Casper Lau, Seung-ho Leopold Lee, Christopher Light, Hunish Limbu, Andrew Lin, Timothy Liu, Nicholas Vincent Liza, Patrick Evan Loftus, Giovanni Lagrasso, David Lopez, Matthew Charles Lorenzo, Jordan Michael Thomas Lowe, Colin James Mahan, Marco Louis Mangano, Kevin Mao, George Margettis, Reese Marino Martinelli, Sean Allen McCauley, Gershom Chiliabwe McKinney, Brendan Cronin McHale, Shyam Nilesh Mehta, John Mergel, Maxwell Michael Metz, David Miliseski, Akshay Minosha, Hemza Mirza, Andrew Mojika, James Robert Montano, Ryan Daniel Moss, Jay Sandeep Malay, Brandon Peter Navarro, Brandon Michael Neff, Christian James Nevy, Joseph Nuzzi, Stephen Timber Olson, Matthew Pack, Mahir Harish Paranjape, Andrew Todd Parisi, Krish Patel, Mitesh Patham, Anthony Leo Pavlakos, Brendan Peretta, Daniel Popoff, Lance Samuel Prince, Kyle Francis Quinn, Colin Regan, Paul Seth Roche, Daniel Roca, Sebastian Pierre Rochlor, Benjamin Christopher Rosenzweig, Charles Rubino, Daniel Rumsby, Hansla Saeed, Michael John Sakalakis, Nicholas James Santosuaso, Andrew Saucer, Daniel J. Shine, Scott Aaron Schneiderman, Bennett Keys Schwartz, Alexander Michael Liss Scalingo, Michael Joseph Sesko, Rohan Jignesh Shah, Amir Sharapov, Aditya Sharma, Ryan Simmons, Aryan Sinha, Paul Anthony Shmushkevich, Ibrahim Soliev, William John Stefanik, Jacob Stein, Zachary Thomas Sylvester, Matthew Joseph Zwegelinski, Jason Tan, Brandon Francis Teresa, John Thomas Ulikowski, Ryan Christian Vaug, Francisco Vasquez, Joseph Michael Vanieri, Shiransh Verma, Zachary McKenna Walsh, Jack Abraham Weiss, Christopher Thomas Winrow de la Garza, Joseph Charles Wright, Kian Stephen Yu, Rami Zaku, Kevin Ji Khan Zhang, Zachary Zink,
Congratulations, class of 2020. This certainly will be a year to remember. Good luck in the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Happy graduation. Best wishes in college and in your futures. Come back and visit.
Class of 2020, it's Miss Bombard here. So proud to be a Mustang because of your accomplishments. Congratulations and good luck.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. We're all so proud of what you've accomplished in the last 4 years, and we can't wait to see what you'll do in the future. Good luck on this next chapter.
Hi, I'm Miss C, Student Assistance Counselor over at Montville Township High School. I just want to wish the class of 2020 all the best. Congratulations, guys.
Hello, class of 2020. Congratulations. Always believe in yourself. I'll miss you.
Congratulations. We are so proud of you. And we will miss you. Remember, your life is in front of you, not behind you.
And our years together are memories to cherish. Congratulations. Yay!
Congratulations, guys.
Class of 2020, let's go, baby! Happy graduation. Good luck in the future. We'll always have your backs. Go Stangs.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Best of luck to you guys. We're going to miss you.
To the class of 2020, congratulations, you made it. Good luck in your future endeavors, and remember, even if you make a mistake, as long as you learn from it, you'll do fine.
To my senior homeroom and all the students I've had at Montville Township High School, thanks for the memories. I'll miss you, Mrs. DeLeon.
To the class of 2020, congrats, you did it. Today marks the first day of the rest of your lives. All you have to do now is jump.
To all the graduates of 2020 MTHS, life is not a dress rehearsal. Leap, jump, and do it all once.
In the words of Rascal Flatts, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Congratulations, class of 2020.
To the class of 2020, I want to congratulate you on your graduation and wish you the best of luck in wherever your future takes you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. I'm so proud of you. I'll miss you, but I wish you all the best in your future. And don't forget to make good decisions.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
We're so proud of you.
To the class of 2020, I'm so proud of you all and everything you've accomplished. And with all the Mustang pride I can muster, congratulations.
Hey, class of 2020, it's Coach Crick. Just like to say congratulations and good luck in the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You are a symbol of all of the resilience and creativity that's come out of this chapter of our lives. Good luck.
I consider myself fortunate to have had many of you in chemistry, physics, or robotics. Keep learning, stay healthy, and my best wishes for your success in all your pursuits.
To the class of 2020, congrats, you guys did it. Can't wait to see where life takes you guys, and you're all going to do amazing things.
Hi guys, I just want to wish you the best in college. I miss you very much. I'm so sorry it ended this way. I hope to see you soon. Come and visit. Remember your roots, and I love you and good luck.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm so proud of everything you guys have accomplished. Best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Congratulations to the senior class. I can't wait to see where life takes each and every one of you. Best of luck and keep chasing your dreams.
Good luck.
Class of 2020, congratulations on graduating. Good luck in the summer, have a great time, and good luck in your future endeavors.
Hi, Montville Township High School class of 2020. You've made it, yay! Finally, it's here. And although you thought this senior year was going to be super fantastic, and it was at the start, we've had a little bit of a bump in the road, but guess what? It's taught you some skills, and one of those is to be resilient. And so I hope that you take all those skills and that you're going to apply them and continue to be successful. Please keep in touch. I wish you the best of luck. Good luck with everything. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. We are all so proud of you and cannot wait to see what you accomplish in the future.
Dear class of 2020, it was a pleasure getting to know you.
We miss you.
Your future is so bright.
We're so proud of you and everything you've accomplished.
Good luck with all you do.
You're always a Mustang.
And we wish you all the best.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. Wishing you all the best now and forever.
Class of 2020, Mr. Sia here. Congratulations. Best of luck. Go get it.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
We love you.
MTHS class of 2020, I want to congratulate you on an amazing 4 years. I know the memories you've made and the accomplishments are going to carry you into the next chapter of your life. Best of luck.
Congratulations to the class of 2020.
We are so proud of everything that you've accomplished these 4 years and wish you the best.
Congrats.
Congratulations, guys.
To the class of 2020, congratulations. Love you. Mean it. Do great things.